Jake, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Going pretty good, man. No better way to spend a Sunday afternoon on a 75-degree day at a baseball stadium, right?
Yeah, it was perfect out today. It was awesome.
Well, dude, I bet one thing that made it just a little bit better was that home run. Kind of take me through that, what you saw there, and really just how the offense kind of jumped on Texas early.
Yeah, that was fun. It definitely helped when Christian hit that homer right away. That was fun and got the juices flowing from the get-go, and Brett was shutting them down too. So we were able to get in and out of the field and back on offense a lot. So that was fun. And then guy just gave me a pitch that I could hit and did what I could with it. Just tried to hit it hard and score some runs and keep the offense rolling like it was.
Yeah, Jake, as someone new to the beat like myself, it's really weird to see Brett, not coming out of that bullpen, right? He's, starting pitcher. I know he did it, in 2019. How cool was that to see, Brett back out there as a starting pitcher?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, coming out of the pen, you know what he's going to do. He's going to shut him down. But, pretty much every time he's on the mound, you know what he's going to do. And he did that again today. And we were all pumped to see that. And it was fun playing behind him because he was definitely, giving it to him. And it was, there weren't many balls hit hard. And he sure was missing their bats too. So that was fun.
He really seems to, energize the crowd and get everyone behind him. Maybe it's the beard. I don't know what it is. Do you kind of feel that, the energy he brings to the game?
Definitely. He brings that every day to practice and to the dugout. He's down there always cheering us on and sharing his energy with us. So, it kind of gives us a little more, motivation or want to, give everything we got for him too. So, yeah, he definitely gets everybody else going and gets us going, gets the crowd going. He's got the beard, of course. That definitely adds to it. But, yeah, he's a great player and great teammate.
And, Jake, last thing for me is, I know you just finished up this weekend, but – tell me about next weekend. What do you think that's going to be like, going up against Oklahoma?
I'm not sure. This will be my first time playing against them. So I'm excited for it. It was definitely fun in the midweek before that we played them. This is the first time I, played them on a weekend series and playing 3 in a row. It should be a lot of fun. I know how amped everybody gets for it, and I'm definitely with that. And hopefully we can take it to them.
Thanks a lot, Jake.
Thank you.
Jake, go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
Hey, Jake. So I was wondering, in the 6th inning, when Standlee loads the bases and then just gets out of that situation, what was going through what was going through your head, and just how amazed were you that he got out of that situation?
We've seen him do it all year and before, so it was, I don't know, just kind of seemed like, all right, that's fine. There's guys on base, but we've seen him do this. They should have scored when they had the chance. That was kind of what was going through my head was, all right, we're going to get out of this. Brett's got it, and he definitely came through for us. It was awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jake, you kind of know what it's like to be injured this year. This has kind of been the season of everybody taking their turn in the trainer's room. How's the team weathered when you see 2 starting pitchers, 2 guys like Parker and Justin go down? Or what's the feeling?
We feel for them and definitely want them out there because they've been great for us. But I definitely think Bryce and Brett both did awesome this weekend. Bryce definitely gave us a chance to win and shut him down and pitched great. And, Brett, we weren't able to have him come out of the pen in those other games, but he shut him down today, and that was awesome. So, other guys stepped up and, definitely will help when we get those guys back. But we did what we could, and everybody kind of did their part and pitched well.
Not just your home run, but Christian had another one, and obviously Huey had one. This time of year, that ballpark is home run friendly.
Yeah, that was fun, especially when Christian hit his right away, got everybody going and got the juices flowing, and everybody was ready to swing the bat.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anything else for Jake? All right. Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
You back there?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, you guys can go ahead with Brett whenever he sits down.
Brett, what's going on, man?
What's going on? How are you doing?
Doing great. Like I was telling Jake, there's no better way to, spend a day, a summer afternoon like it is today, other than at a ballpark, right?
Absolutely. Especially after last week when it was like mid-30s or whatever. I mean, it's good to have this weather back. So
I think we're out of it. I think we'll be good from, I say that, and of course, being Oklahoma, probably something will change. But Brett, man, it was cool seeing you, not come out of the bullpen. Like I said, I'm new to the team covering this season, and I know you've done it in the past, but to see you do it in person today was pretty cool. Did it feel kind of the same, or did it feel a little bit odd for you to do that?
I mean, I've gotten used to coming out of the bullpen this year, so that was kind of my comfort zone. But it's something I did in the past to start, so it's kind of like, I just had to go back to my old ways a little bit, my roots, come out, just pretend it was 2 years ago, really, and just stick with that routine. It's kind of something where it's kind of like hitting. It doesn't matter if you're 1 hole or 9 hole or something. It's still you got to hit the ball. So pitching, basically, I mean, if you start or close, you still got to execute pitches and throw. So it's kind of the same in that way.
When's the last time you threw 117 pitches?
I honestly couldn't tell you, man. It's probably been a while. So
I don't know how it works. Do you get sore tonight? Do you feel it tomorrow, or do you get sore at all?
I'll probably feel this one for a while. Especially, it's probably just first day is not bad. Second day soreness is when it really hits you. But I definitely was extended today, so I mean, I'll probably feel a different type of soreness than I'm used to feeling. So.
Mm-hmm. And going the distance, 117 pitches like you did today, that's such a shakeup from coming out from the pen. How much not only physical energy but kind of mental energy did that take?
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely felt it in that 5th and 6th inning for sure. The crowd kind of getting going. That kind of gave me my second win. But I feel like I just got done with fighting 12 rounds in the boxing ring. It kind of takes a toll on you, but I just had to compete extra today, for the guys. This was a must-win situation in my mind. So, I'm glad the bats got going and gave me some extra cushion because I needed it. But, I'm just thankful I was able to grit it out and get it done.
Thanks a lot, Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brett, what did Rob say when he came out and to talk to you with the bases loaded, no outs?
Oh, just basically, he's like, you've been in this situation before coming out of the pen. Nothing new right here. He's like, dig down and, really reach that next level of focus, concentration, and just trust your stuff, and you'll be able to get out of this like you used to. So.
Is that your father-in-law that is a former Oklahoma State football player?
I'm not sure. I think it might be my little brother's dad.
Your little brother's dad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was asking because I met somebody at the golf tournament Friday. Said he was related to you, and we were talking about the beard, and he goes, "Yeah, he's a closer." And I said, "Maybe not this weekend." I kind of had a premonition. So, if you're asked to do this the rest of the year, you cool?
Oh, 100%. I'm all for doing what I need to do for the team. It doesn't matter if I come out of the pen or start. I'm just going to try to do everything I can to help these guys win. So.
All right. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Anything else for Brett? All righty. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Hey, Coach Holliday, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Doing great.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, what better way is there to spend a Sunday afternoon than at the ballpark on a beautiful day like today?
Yeah, I'm really proud of the way our guys came back after yesterday. That was a tough day. A lot of competition. We were here for a long time, put a lot into it. We were pretty empty at the end of the day. And today was a wild card. And luckily, Brett Standlee was the ace. He just pitched one of the most courageous games that I've probably seen in a long time, just because of the nature of it, from our bullpen where he's been fantastic to having to start with Justin and Parker out, and to pitch that well, that deep into the game on a day that wasn't particularly designed for, great pitching with the wind blowing straight out. Just compliment to him, and really how he finished his outing, pitching out of that bases loaded jam. It just kind of tells you who he is. He's a leader and a program-driven kid, and he performed that way today. So relief pitching behind him was good. Some really good swings on offense and some nice defensive plays to keep it tight. We were pretty clean on defense, and I think that really made a difference.
How soon did Brett know he was going to be the starter?
I think Coach Rowland told him last night.
And how him, I know you just said it was one of the most courageous pitching performances you've ever seen. Was Brett just like the guy? He's been in so many high leverage situations. Is there anyone you'd rather have in this situation than Brett?
Well, we've had some awfully good pitchers over the years. And as we sit here today and the circumstances our team was in, really needing a victory and having fought through some tough losses and have some pitchers not available, our team needed him. He delivered at a time when I think our team needed him most, and that's the reason I say that it was such a courageous outing. I mean, we've had other pitchers do great things, but I just thought the dynamic of everything that kind of all pointed to today being very important to this team, and he was up to it, and then some. So, like I said, he pitched for Oklahoma State. He didn't pitch for himself. He was out there for his team. That's all there is to it. I mean, and when you know him and you watch him on the days he's not pitching, he's easily one of the best teammates a guy could ever have, and one of the most team-oriented kids that we have. So, just special, pretty special.
And, with Robo and Parker, what exactly can you tell us?
They start feeling better day by day. We obviously are going to take great care of them, and to get to a point when they can make a return, that'll be great for the team. In the meantime, we just have to find a formula that'll make us effective. And, I thought the way we pitched against a very good University of Texas offense all weekend long was very good. I thought the kids that pitched did a nice job. I really did. Yesterday's games were hard fought, close, highly contested games. So, I don't know if everybody pays as close attention to certain things as I do. I should be an expert in my field, but I don't know if people realize the kid that pitched game one for University of Texas yesterday is arguably one of the top three pitchers in the United States behind Kumar Rocker and Jack Ladder. He's probably regarded as the third best pitcher in the entire draft, and yet we went head to head with him to the very last minute. So these are highly contested contests. These are not easy, and I don't know. It's not written down anywhere that we're just going to win. You have to go out and earn it, and some days it's really, really hard to earn. And this was a hard series, and Texas was 17 straight wins. So that's a heck of a roll. So they're a very good team. So I just think it was a highly contested series against a talented team, some close games, and our response today was strong.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
You're welcome.
I wanted to ask, after Standlee's performance today, is this something that we could see him do again this season?
Sure. Yeah, anything's possible. I mean, we were handed the circumstances where our kids are at, Thursday-ish, and we had to make some pitching decisions for this weekend rather quickly, and we'll reassess everyone's health and make a pitching decision for next weekend as the week progresses. And if Brett in starting rotation is a necessity, then that's what it is. And that wouldn't be a bad thing if that's the direction we decide to go. But we'll go day to day. We'll see how guys are responding and make a good decision that gives our team the best chance to win.
Yes, sir. And then Christian Encarnacion Strand had a really good day, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yep. Yeah, he's a good player. I mean, you mentioned a couple of nice plays on the ground balls, especially coming in, big home run. He's a really good player. I mean, he's continuing a really great history here of transfer players that have come here and had just great seasons. We've had such a great heritage of doing that. There's so many instances of guys coming here and having just an amazing season. He's definitely in that conversation of guys that come in from junior college or four-year college and come to Oklahoma State and blossom. So he's playing really well, and obviously home run. And I think did he have another RBI in there somewhere today? But you know, he's playing great. He's been doing it all year long. He's had a heck of a year.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Coach, if I could hop back in really quickly, I know it's probably the last thing on your mind, but you know, Bedlam next week, it's going to be kind of different this time around with it being in Norman and kind of the home and home here on Friday, away. Is that going to be kind of fun? Like, how do you expect that series to kind of be?
Different, yeah, that's a good way to put it because we've not played it in this format. So I personally was in favor of the Bedlam series being in our park or their park, depending on who the home team in that particular year. As it stands, it turned out to be one game in the visiting team's venue and two games in the home team's venue. So we'll take the Friday night game at home and then go down to Norman Saturday and Sunday and play what I think is a very good OU team. And, the pro parks are such great parks to play in, and Tulsa and Oklahoma City are awesome places. But I think, if not for COVID, we would have 9,000 people here Friday night if we were allowed to, or 10, or however many people we could get in this place. And that certainly exceeds any of the crowds that we would have been seeing, at least in playing those games in Oklahoma City and Tulsa. So I think it'll draw fantastic here whenever that returns to norm. And I'm sure they'll turn out in Norman too. I mean, I'm sure their fans will be fired up to see us there. So I like the collegiate feel. We built our great stadium to host marquee events, and the Bedlam Series is a marquee event.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.